Greetings, voyagers. Oops. You hear the woodpeckers pecking away back there? Today's mission is to fix the outhouse. As you can see, it's tilting way back and it's not centered over the pit anymore. So the waste is going close to the edge of the pit. And that's not correct. Plus, when you're trying to sit down in there, you're tilted back and you got to lean way forward to get back up on your feet. So it just has to be leveled and moved a little bit. You can see how warped this door is. What I'm going to do is, I have to remove this screen. I'm going to have to rake all the leaves out. And I'm going to have to dig underneath there deep enough so I can put my 2-ton bottle jack under there and lift that up. And then I'm going to slide one of these 4x4 pressure treated. These are pressure treated for ground contact. I'm going to slide one of them under there. I'm going to have to dig a little trench too on each end because these are 8-footers and that's probably only 4 feet. So I have about 2 feet sticking out on each end. So I've got some serious excavation to do here today. And I hope I can get it done today. The bursitis in my hip has been really killing me. I didn't sleep much last night at all. I'm going to have to dig out under there to jack that side up too. And dig little trenches in front and behind to drop those 4x4s into. So, time to get going. Time to get to work. I'm going to put the camera up on the tripod. And yeah, we'll get back to you in a little while. Well, I have been very hard at work. A lot of excavating. I didn't really have the patience to set up the camera and video the whole process. I just wanted to get it done because my hip is going to be killing me soon and my working day will be done. But I had to do a lot of excavating. I had to use this scissor jack to get it jacked up enough so I could put cinder blocks and bricks under there. Those are the pressure treated lumber that I'm going to rest it on. I had to cut 2 feet off. It was an 8-foot long section. This is only a 4-foot wide outhouse, so that would have left 2 feet overhanging on each side. That would have been 2 feet to excavate and try to level and stuff, so I cut 2 feet off of it. Now I only have to have 1 foot extending beyond the outhouse. So, got it in there. And it's level. So now what I'm going to do is, first thing I'm going to do, and by the way, there are a lot of roots that I had to pull out of there. Cut them out, and some of them were real big, so I took my drill and I have this 1/2 inch. Actually, it's a 13/16 inch wood boring bit that I've never used. So I just drilled holes down into those roots and then went at it with my little hand saw and I had to use the pry bar. But what I'm going to do next is I have, where did I put it? Oh, it's over here. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Crisco. I am going to grease the skids with Crisco. That way I can slide it to the left or the right, whichever way I need it. And I think I have to pull that lumber back further. I'll take these out of here right now. It's being held up by that jack. I know that's a slender thread. Yeah, I have to slide that back, otherwise I'll be pooping on the skid. We don't want to be pooping on the skids. No way. It's bad enough being on the skids. So that's my next task. I'm going to have to excavate a little bit more over there. Bring this back. Woo! A lot of work. A lot of back-breaking work. Crisco. Vegetable shortening. And I am going to slather it all over this post. Ugh. Get down there real good. Nice and thick. Greasing up the skids. Literally greasing the skids. Now, it may attract some animals. They may smell that vegetable shortening. And you know what? I say if they can get past the smell of the pit, they're welcome to it. They can lick this Crisco off to their heart's content. Ooh. And that's fine by me. Damn it, this thing's not straight. Gotta do a little more excavating. There it sits. That's the back one. Now I have to do the same thing on the front. I have to pull all these bricks and concrete out of there and fill in some of that hole there. Once I get the other one put in on the front, I'll be able to slide it forward and back a little bit and side to side to get it positioned just right. Woo! A lot of work. All right. The dirty deed is done. I'm going to have to do a little backfilling right in there. Right in there. The previous owner who built this outhouse didn't finish it. He didn't build it according to specs. It needs a vent opening there, a square vent opening with a screen, and another one on the other wall. And it needs a vent stack. A 2-inch pipe that'll go from underneath the bench the vent stack will come up through the bench here and go right up through the roof. So before I can get the state plumbing inspector to approve my septic system, I have to get those done too. But these are the 2-foot sections that I cut off of these 8-foot skids, and I'm going to use them for a doorstep. The 2x6 pressure treated that I bought for the doorstep to the shed, I bought 8-footers, and I won't need a full 8 feet on those, so I'll use those to create the doorstep there, and that'll be good. Should be okay for quite a while. I have to replace this door, and I have to build a new door, and I have to clean it out real good. I'm gonna give it some paint, another paint job inside, make it a little more attractive. Woo! And that was a lot of work, and I am really sore. I am going to be in pain for the rest of this day and into tomorrow. Oh my God, I can hardly walk.
You want me to carry anything?
No, that's all right. I got it all. Oh man. Well, wished I could have spent some time video recording the job, but I just wanted to get it done. Whew. So that's a wrap. Oh yeah, I'll be cutting these to fit, and then the leftover pieces I'll use for the doorstep. Oh, I have to sit down. Oh. Oh. Well, there's the old lawnmower. I was going to try to fix it, but there was a lot of parts connected to a lot of other parts, and it would have been a lot of disassembling, and I would have had to order parts. Would have had to drive into town, order the part, and then, you know, go back a week later and pick it up, and, you know, it was beginning to sound like too much of a bother. So what I did was, rather than put myself to all that bother, I bought a new lawnmower, brand new one from Walmart, and I bought the $16 extended warranty. It's not quite as powerful as the old one, but I think it'll work just fine. Brand spanking new, $197. I hated to part with the money, but sometimes it's worth it for convenience sake. If you have the money, sometimes it's worth it to spend it just for convenience, just for the ease, just to make things easy. So that's a wrap for today. It's a beautiful day today. It's gonna rain and snow tomorrow, which is Thursday and Friday, but we're leaving tomorrow. We have to go back to Salem. Friday morning I have an appointment with my orthopedic surgeon. He's going to give me a shot of cortisone to make my hip feel better for a while. And then we'll be coming back up. Peace.